God was telling Joshua after Moses had died, he said, observe to do the preceding scriptures, preceding verse. Then he told Joshua, he says, have I not commanded you? Have I not commanded you? Be strong and of good courage. Do not be afraid, nor be dismayed. For the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Listen, have I not commanded you? Even God knew that the command was not enough. Because God can command you. If you go with fear and go with discouragement, you will not even see where God is showing you. You can't. Even if many people gather and tell you, hey, blessing, you are a global voice. You are a global voice. You will not be able to conquer many things that God is asking you to do until you remove fear and discouragement. He said, do not be afraid. Have I not commanded you? So even God knew that the commanding was not enough. He told him, say, be strong and of good courage. Do not be afraid, nor be dismayed. Recently, I'm preparing for my first Refresh store. And I have Refresh virtual sales. I have Refresh virtual sales in different, cities and nation. So whilst I've been receiving prophetic words, Reverend told me, I got some prophetic words when I got into this year, and I was writing it down. So when I was going to end this year, I wanted to shift the Refresh store to next year. And I said, the Spirit of God did not allow me. And I just had a meeting with all my virtual sale reps. And one of them said, quite a number of them, but my Uyo sale rep mentioned that she wanted to host Refresh in Uyo. I've been to Uyo for administration. I've never hosted a program in Uyo. I don't know how the ground works. I've been hosting Refresh in Benin for 3 years plus now. And I said, okay, fine. The truth is, was I scared? Yes. I was very scared. And what now made me more scared? I just went back to God, because fear should shift you to something. If you remain scared and you're not going to draw from God, you will stay there. So I said, I remember I was in Lagos, and this my rep started calling that they can't find hall. That there was no hall. I was getting tired. She said the hall that the first time she called me, said the hall that they got was so and so. The money was really huge, like times 4 of what we're paying here in Benin. I was like, wow. And I was there, I was like, God. So one of the days, I said, I went back to my Google Keep, where I write a prophetic word when God tells me things. I went back then, I said, God, I'm not going to do this on my own. I'm not doing it so that men will record it and say, this lady is a voice, she's moving. God, I am going there because you commanded me to. I went back and I was looking at the prophetic words, and I was talking to God. I said, God, I am scared. And I come against it. Father, find a way if you are the one who is sending me. So after making this prayer, she called me, and I said, listen, because at that time when I prayed, I received strength and I received boldness. I said, I don't want to get any call from you that is bad news. The next call I am getting will be good news. And then 3 days after, she called me. That was on a Sunday. I finished ministration. I went to the hotel, and I saw a call from her. I didn't pick it. I was like, I don't want bad news. I will not entertain it. And the next day, she sent a message saying, I have a testimony. I said, now we're talking. So I called her. I said, what? She said, long story short, somebody connected her to a church. I told her to get church hall, so she was going to church, she was not getting approval and all of that. Somebody connected her to a pastor, a church, like where she should go to. She went there, she dropped letters, she was not getting a response. She didn't want to give me all this feedback. Anyway, long story short, she told me that when she got there, they asked for, say, this person, they checked, they soft and everything. And the man said, I'm giving you the hall for free. If you want to clap very well. I've never talked to the pastor. I don't know the pastor. And this capacity is times 2-3 bigger than the civic center. He asked us what time and everything. So I asked for the contact of the pastor, and the place is very strategic.